You remember that, Rock?
Why is there a grin? Why are you so?
He actually got a tattoo of him. Yeah, he actually shot the dude's dick off. The dude.
But look, we about to watch this. I'm in the Hellcat first day out. Full interview.
Would have never thought I'd be in Danbury, Connecticut. Never heard of Danbury, Connecticut. We made the drive, we outside. My nigga Omi back, man. Congratulations, you feel me? My nigga home. Time to turn up now.
Girl.
All right, we just picked up Omi out of jail. It's time to turn this shit up. It's about to get crazy.
Louis V bags on the floor.
You ain't never seen my shit this white before, right?
What's up? You already
Precious
know it is Dev
brother,
Nasty,
man.
aka Dangerous Dev Nasty, aka Mr. Choke Your Mama, Mr. Choke Your Pop Out. And the day has finally came, man. It's a long time coming, but my boy is motherfucking home, man. We just picked him up from Danbury, Connecticut.
I used to live close to
he obviously
there.
all the way back shining.
Rip, rip.
People thought, man, that they thought you fell off, man. They thought you fell off, man. What you gotta say to the people that thought?
Keep wagering your bets against me, you're gonna keep losing, man.
But how you feel, bro? Like,
Honestly, and I'm being honest, bro. I understand. I feel at peace. Like, I was stating to them earlier, like, don't shame me, because we wasn't recording earlier. I was stating to them, like, you know, walking around the track for the last, like,
At a point that was the closest place with a
rewind. You know what I'm
Chick-fil-A.
saying? Like,
I wonder if he stay around there or he got shipped over there. Your real life might stay by you, Aiden.
came into prison, right? And I really feel like I needed this shit. I came in prison
That's
super
real.
entitled.
It's real, it's real to see.
I was empathetic to people,
It's mature.
but I didn't have compassion. Everything was literally about me, right? It wasn't what I can do for others, it's what others can do for me. And if you had no purpose in my life, then
That's
you had no
very
purpose
real.
being around me. And those things, you know, dealing with sentimentality, those are self-serving acts of kindness, right? When you do things for people, not because you want to do it from the bottom of your heart. And a lot of times I did do that, but there's a lot of times where I did it just to make myself feel good, because the core foundation of my life was fucked up, right? I didn't love myself. I felt the need that I always had to be around certain people. I felt the need that I had to lay in somebody's bed every night in order to feel loved. And, you know, this stems from adolescence age. So, you know, spending months on end in isolation and deprived from the world, not even, no form of communication besides, you know, Dev, Mike Luzzy at that time, you know, a few others, you know, writing me letters. Like, I don't know how I didn't think that I was this strong, honestly. And putting my mind together, I knew that God had a purpose for me, right? To whom as much is given, as much expected, right? And I took advantage of all the things. You know, I sat on my ass and I wasn't proactive in certain situations. I isolated from the world at times. You know what I'm saying? And I did a lot just from sitting on the couch. When I should have been out there, you know, voicing my opinions in certain situations. I should have been out there proactive in my city. And
That's real.
you know, throughout this whole journey, I felt like people owed me shit. I felt super entitled, and I ain't gonna lie, man. I had a lot of animosity and a lot of things I had to work on. And right before I came home, I told
Very
myself,
persistent.
like, I'm gonna kill everybody. And this is a real conversation, you know what I'm saying, that I'm having with myself. Just negative self-talk building up. I'm gonna kill everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, then I had to really dive deep in who I was as a person. You know what I'm saying? My core beliefs. I'm not that nigga who thinks that he could just run around and just act tough, because that's not who I am as a person. I'm not soft, but I'm not a person that sits here and does things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do something to me today, you can stab me today, and tomorrow I'll forgive you. That's the kind of heart I have, and I had to like really sit down
you got a big
and,
ass
you know,
heart.
have these conversations with myself because my father's no longer here.
You probably
And
know
these
you
are
for a
things
minute.
that he instilled in me.
I'm on my gift.
So the closer I got to the door, you know,
I love you after I
convert-
give my gift back. I ain't lying. Like after I feel, alright, a spade is a spade. We can type shit. But
beaten to Islam because you know
Without
the
just
stigma
stabbing me.
behind it.
Right, right.
Or you
without
just trying-
repercussions.
you just me protecting.
Damn,
like,
they
nigga,
just
I stood on
farming
all
you.
10. Niggas try to run me up in these pretties. Ain't
What
nobody
you mean?
ever run me up. Ain't nobody ever bitch me out. You know what I'm saying? And I stood on all 10. But it's a lot of situations like, you know, learning how to deal, not coming from the streets and, you know, being a
The
corporate
bots.
person and then
Oh,
being thrown in
bro,
jail.
literally.
My nigga, that's a whole different world. And
Literally.
that, I can't operate like that. Negativity around at all bends. I've never had productive conversations in prison. It's very rare. Like only the last 2 months, like I've been chilling with my
I
bunkie. You
think
know,
I am
kids
a
been
go
down.
watch Sean Duel.
My brother body from CT. Those two individuals right there, the only people that I can really talk to on a positive level.
Yeah.
Everything else is just politics. It's just nonsense.
Bullshit.
I mean,
Yeah.
when you would talk to me home, it was a lot of that. I want to kind of rewind back. You was talking about being on the couch, not being proactive, feeling like almost stagnant. Did that had a lot to do with the depression of knowing eventually that you were going to have to do this time?
No, that just comes from depression of just knowing how bad of a person I was. See what I'm saying?
It would be subtle
I knew that I wasn't living
contradicting
right day by
themselves.
day. Like,
Subtle.
like you know what I'm saying? Like you're my best friend, bro. And I used to keep a log of all the people I had sex with. You see what I'm saying? A log book, what hotels and
That sounds like a fucking receipt book to me. That sounds like a receipt book to me. I ain't lying. That shit sound like a receipt book to I. That nigga keeping his receipts. For why? I don't know.
it's like I had appointments. You're the only one that knows my life.
I know. I'm gonna let you say what you
No,
said.
no.
Yeah.
I'm saying I kept appointments with certain women. Like I had a routine. Like and I wasn't pointing to nothing positive.
Yeah, he's
You know what I'm
subtly
saying?
saying what
There was times where my kids cried, "Dad, I want you to come back," and I'm going to New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just happy, right, that I'm able to feel again. Like, I'm able to be angry. I'm able to be sad. I'm able to be happy. I'm able to be mad. Those feelings, I'm embracing them now, because I thought that life was just based off of happiness, right? And if I wasn't happy, I was depressed. So I'm drinking.
That's when you see that he found his peace in prison. That's why he say he found his peace.
Drinking, and no one knows. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, bro, I was popping perks. Nobody knew. I kept that from everybody. And dopamine, like my dopamine release was just, I was bipolar. I was waking up just angry. You're probably the only person I never flipped out on. I even flipped out on G a million times. G knows. And that's just not who I am. Rock felt the wrath a few times. Yeah. No, for real. And it's like, that's not who I am. So being clear-headed and knowing that my feelings are actually back, I'm embracing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not worrying. If I can't control it, I'm not going to worry about it.
That's
I'm
very
not
real.
going to lose my life behind nobody. If you come to my house, I'm calling the cops.
Yeah.
Right? How many niggas rocked and shot? Working with Reloaded. How many he got? I'm on FaceTime. No. Boy, you can't throw out enough quick. That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Listen.
That's how it be. He done blown nigga shit back. Look, he giggling right there.
So I'm on FaceTime with Rock as he's in the middle of a gunfight. You remember that? On Frankfurt. He almost got killed on camera and bent back. Rock went.
Bust this shit
what I'm saying?
open
We've
up.
been through these situations where people try to kidnap my kids.
Nah,
You see what I'm
saying?
saying? My kids have to move to Florida. People breaking in my house. People trying to kill me. It's like, bro, why are you trying to go against a fucking YouTuber? I'm not a street nigga, and I told you that a million times.
Yeah. I mean, we was in a high-speed chase on the.
You ain't gotta be shit to blow
from New
somebody.
York. I was
shit
coming
back.
from New York, and niggas was trying tests, and bro, I don't even know how I got away. I was 150.
It was out of the Empire. He was getting it correct. The nigga was in the SRT.
Oh, yo, listen, I was coming out of the strip club, and the only person that was there was Rock. Dude was walking in the middle of the street, ready to kill me.
As soon as I upped the gun, the nigga was like, no.
And then,
Yup,
as soon
that's
as I
how
got in
it
the
be.
Corvette, cars started chasing me.
As soon as you up back at them, nah. Eyes get big. Soul come out they body. They didn't want to bust that bitch anyway.
Down Fifth Street, bro.
It was an SRT.
I didn't like
the Ram truck.
You see what I'm saying? It's like,
She would have bust as soon as I up.
I'm not finna lose my life over my nigga. You come in my house, I'm calling the cops, nigga. That doesn't make me a rat.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Nah, hell nah.
Look,
But what make you think that?
is this.
Who the fuck
We
told
see
you
what
that?
Lil Durk is going through. The pressures of social media, right? Oh, he got to get back for Von. He got to get back for Von. And then when he does something like that,
They call you stupid.
oh, he's an idiot.
Why did he do that?
He threw his life away.
Yeah.
I'm not finna let people trick me out of my position or me beef with people that are not at my level because I have people to take care of, bro. I got 5 boys. And then what are the,
That's the
then what are the
importance
negative
right
ripple
there.
effects? People marching, saying stop the violence.
That's it.
You see what I'm saying? The negative ripple effects, if I kill someone, their kids continue the cycle moving forward.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not finna do that, bro. I'm not finna pretend like I'm somebody I'm not. I'm not finna pretend.
That's
Like,
real.
no, nigga, stay away from me.
Yeah. Out here to
That's
entertain
real.
people,
And you protect
take care of people, make great products. You know what I'm saying? We always got great products on the way, man. But just tell me how you feeling right now. It's been what, about 2 hours since you walked out that joint?
2 hours since I walked out, and right now I feel amazing. But no, I'm still like, because like you don't understand, man. Like there's been a lot of death threats when I'm home. People gonna kill me. Do what you got to do. Just
You
don't get
good.
killed in the process. I hope not. You see what I'm saying? Leave me. I don't want no problems with nobody. You ain't got to worry about only trying to do nothing to nobody. Hands up. I wave a white flag. That's what you want. I do it. I'm just leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm here to make money. And
Yeah, you
take
just
care
worry
of people.
about you, bro.
And
You gonna be
hopefully,
good.
you know what
I
I'm saying,
swear.
contribute to society.
Just be aware. bro.
Now, what we doing with these shoes, man? That's on the way, man. What's going on with the shoes, man?
So, you know what I'm
You
saying? I
gotta
want to
go,
give a
so-
shout out to, you know, everybody who's ever purchased from reloaded.com, reloadedmerch.com, Reloaded Universe. You know, like, it's crazy, right? Coming back from 2021, you know, making shoes for years and then watching everything just crumble at the feet, right? When I was in prison.
Right.
And one thing that I came out doing is like I'm taking accountability myself, right? Because if I wouldn't have done the things that I've done, the company would still be there running.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't blame it on nobody. It's a new chapter.
Yeah, the shoe company that
and you
failed.
know, I ain't gonna lie, yo. I wish you could see how these look. Jill do some B-roll later with these and add them to the screen. But man, I'm
We favoring those, but come on now.
these are suede.
A lot of us rocking with the black suede joints.
I don't know, bro. But these right here, to me, they're like
They cool. They cool. That's some cool shit. That's some chill shit. I could see myself in the fit with some shit like that. That's some chill shit. I fuck with the suede. The suede shit hard.
Donovan McNabb. It's like the jersey material. These are satin.
Yeah, that shit gas.
I don't know, man. Like I
I'll fuck
really
around.
love these shoes.
So these are going to be the ones that we primarily push moving forward, but they're going to come in all different kinds of colorways.
Especially if they're the
These right here
purple.
just happen to be the Eagles joints. Shout out to Philly, but
It's crazy how me and Dev actually
Yellow.
came up with this shoe, just drawn, and I was like, yo, we should mix these together. And Dev just went in, and it was a collaborative thing back and forth. But I didn't think that they were actually going to turn out this good.
nah, they came out great, and the first ones did well. The gray joints.
Yeah, the gray ones, the original, they had a blue sole. It wasn't intended for them to come out with a blue sole ever.
Yeah,
they were gray with a blue sole.
because I drew them gray. Yeah.
They end up coming out like a Yankees color. Those I would never release those again with the blue sole on the bottom.
You sure?
I'm positive.
Man,
I mean, we'll make a couple for us.
yeah.
But I'm never gonna release those again
Dang.
because they were supposed to be gray.
I think it might have been meant to be, man. Happy accident. Yeah, happy accidents, man. I would, man, because
You think I should release them one more time?
yeah, because I think the people want them, man. We know that the people want them, man. A lot of stuff people couldn't get. You don't know how many people will come to my studio. They walk in my studio. We always kept them. My main thing is, while he was locked up, I always wanted to keep Reloaded alive. So if you watch any of my programming, it was constantly Reloaded shit in the background, shoes in the background, all of that. And people will always ask, yo, when can I get the joints? Or they would have a complaint about something that they didn't receive during the time that you weren't at the helm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know what? And one thing that the people at Reloaded used to like, customers loved me, because anytime there was a delay or a mistake on something, I took full accountability. I'll come on the screen and say, yo guys, and you know what I mean? And I wish that, the people that were at the helm at the time kind of did that for me. Took like just forget me, fuck me. You know what I'm saying? These are people that took care of us for years. You know what I'm saying? And Reloaded means something to these people. Give people what they paid for. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. The vast majority of people were made whole, and I know there might be a couple of people here or there that fell through the cracks and stuff like that. Yeah. But things. And
unfortunately, like, I have no access to any of that data.
Right.
So anybody could just come say, it's like, bro.
Yeah, I ordered 40,000 sneaks from you and didn't get them.
I apologize. You know what I mean? I wasn't home at the time. I was doing as much. I remember one time, right? This is in 2023. I ended up going to the shoe. When I went into the shoe, I remember I came back out in October, and my partner at the time was like, yo, everything's going bad. I said, how can everything go bad in a month and some change? I ended up coming out in September 5th. Everything's bad. And I think it was like, Reloaded used to making millions of dollars. I think the website that did like 90-something thousand since I've been gone. Like, how the fuck is that possible? I remember I sat on my phone, and I don't understand how I did it. 3 weeks later, we were up almost $600,000. You know what I'm saying? I just did a sale. Let's do a sale. And they get mad all the time when I try to do sales and try to incorporate things. But it's like, the number one thing on the 48 laws of power is don't try to outshine the master. You know what I'm saying? My method of madness just works. And people think that because it looks crazy that I'm doing it, that they could just go ahead and just power shit together and just do it.
Right.
And it just doesn't work that way. You see what I'm saying? I stay in my lane. I never try to sit there and try to do what Dev does. I don't sit there and try to do what G does. Saying I can learn. I don't want to. It's inefficient for me.
Yeah, you do what you do well.
I just don't understand how everything just snowballed from there. You see what I'm saying? Nobody wanted to associate. Like, to me, I was like, I don't know if I was being naive, but I felt blindsided. I started acting erratic, crazy.
But you was blindsided by what?
By the way that the company was just coming down. Like, no, I don't want to be associated with it. It was just a lot of shit. I just didn't know how to.
But was it truly blindsided? Because it was moments of time where you had second thoughts about where you was leaving the company and stuff like that before you would come in. It was like little glimpses and moments.
Because those moments were there, and those are what killed me, because I saw it coming, but I was naive to it, because I truly believe that the person that was at the helm is a great person. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if the things that I've done personally made that person turn that way, but I still feel deep down wholeheartedly that that's not the direction that person wanted to take things into. Because the conversations that we used to have was, man, this is a cardinal sin to do these things. I would never do you like this. I would never do that to you. I would never. I understand.
Fuck what they say though. If they, you gotta show me. Don't tell me that. Show me that.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to figure out where I went wrong. You know what I'm saying? The way that you gotta understand too. I'm no saint. I try to pull the rug from underneath everybody. And that's the way they were making money. That's the way they were feeding their family. So when I try to do that from prison, they're like, you really ain't got no power over us.
I mean, I try to tell you stuff like that.
Yeah,
too.
but you need to learn.
Yeah.
You need to learn.
But that's for everybody that guys that are going in and they doing a bid and they leaving things in their homies' hands and their girls' hands or whatever like that. And you really gotta respect the fact that they do have power over what goes on. So when y'all get into
Right.
disagreements and things like that,
You gotta be rational.
it's hard
and
when you
that's
kind of got to bow your head a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I didn't know. See what I'm saying?
emotional
And
intelligence.
I just don't want anyone to ever be like, damn, I fucked up. Because my biggest fear is regret, and I've always said it. I don't want that person to ever like be in regret. So there's one thing that I've learned, right? It's a zero-sum game. You know what zero-sum game means?
No, tell us.
So a zero-sum game is an NFL game. It's a zero-sum game. Somebody has to win in order for someone to lose, right? That's just the way life is set up. Me personally, with that individual, I want a non-zero-sum game. I want us both to win. How can we end this amicably so that I can win and you can win, and either
I love that
you
thinking.
stick around and still work with the company because I'm not negating that from you, or you can walk away and we both feel like we were both winners in the situation.
Got
I
it.
love that
See what I'm
thinking.
saying?
That's
Like, it's okay to be friends in commerce. There's a Kellogg's, there's a Post.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's a Coke, there's a Pepsi. And I just don't understand why me and Kai just couldn't coexist. I think if we would have came together, we would have made millions regardless.
But certain people, I don't think that they're able to put personal. I hate to say this, but a lot of people of a different culture, right? They're able to have disagreements, can still make things work at the negotiating table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's the difference between me and a lot of people. That I'm willing to overlook I don't want closure.
I can until I can't trust you no more. If I can't trust you, I'm not trying to get my money involved with you like that.
I'm not looking for closure.
Okay.
I don't want to even tap into
It's
those
all
conversations.
love. Love's there. But trust
All
ain't
right,
there.
where do
I don't even really want to be around you.
You feud back and
I
forth.
don't even want you to be around me.
Where do we come on the table? Where do you leave with some monetary gain? Because at the end of the day, you did work a lot of years. You suffered a lot of years because I'm not an easy person to deal with. You see what I'm saying? And I know these things about myself because I was going through something called anosognosia. Anosognosia is a disease, like a person who has Alzheimer's. They don't know that they have Alzheimer's. They're going through a stage of anosognosia because they cannot comprehend well enough to psychoanalyze themselves to know what they have.
What they
It takes
doing?
somebody else to come in and be like, yo,
You're doing
you
this.
see what I'm
and that.
saying? And
Right.
me going into the shoe, now my brain can't function anymore. I can't work. I can't. So now I'm diving deep into psychoanalyzing myself. And I'm looking back at every scenario that I'm like, I was a piece of shit. You see what I'm saying? I could have ended this the right way. And even if that person moved on romantically, it still would have been a friendship. Because that person deserved at least that much. How many times did that person call me? Call the hotel room that I have somebody else in. Omi, what you doing? I'm playing Monopoly. And I'll hang up the phone. Like, no, like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when that person goes ahead and tries to move on romantic, who the fuck am I to tell you no? I just wish that I was just,
You know how crazy it is for me to hear you say these things now, because
Why?
it's a big because it's such a big growth from before. Because you had a
Get
few
rid
of
of
us
old
that might have been
ways,
in your
that's what
ear
bro
trying to tell
says.
you otherwise, but
Bro.
you know, you like, dog, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. So to see you get to the point where you're like, yo, I want to take some accountability for why this person reacted in that fashion, even in somewhat destroying the business.
yo, and that's the difference. There's people who take accountability, but they want no repercussions. Taking accountability means that the repercussions come with it, and you're willing to face that fact. You see what I'm saying? You would be like, I did it, but I don't think I should go to jail for it.
Right.
No, taking accountability because you truly feel bad. You're holding yourself accountable for these actions, and now you're willing to take what comes behind these consequences. You see what I'm saying? And it took a lot for me, man. It took a lot. It took a lot of soul. And you were a big part of, like, honestly, you were a big part of my treatment. Because I'm like, damn, my best friend, man, this nigga don't cheat on his wife.
That's right.
No,
That's real shit.
No, I can really
want to make sure. Yeah.
Wife watching this right now. That's why his reaction was so fast, bro. His wife watching this right now. No bullshit. No bullshit. But he a good role model. He a very positive person to have around.
This nigga
Can't do
used to
nothing
get all
but
the bitches in the
respect.
world. But I don't understand how you got from there to there, and you're such a level-headed person.
So the same way that traits like pass on to people, shout out to my business partner with the studio, Don Michael Jr. I've watched him. I watched a lot of things that he did, and I watched the pitfalls that he skipped over that I was going through, and I was just like, yo, I want to live my life more like him, because he don't have none of these problems that I got. And that's where I adopted those habits of just being like, yo, I'm gonna walk the straight and narrow and all of that type of shit, man.
My dad used to always say in Spanish, enséñame tu amigo, yo te enseño tu futuro.
Explain.
Show me your friends and I'll show you your future.
Yeah, real.
You see what I'm saying?
That's
And
real.
so hopefully this shit rubs off and it doesn't, you know what I'm saying,
That's
have
real.
a positive ripple effect.
It's already rubbing off.
No, it's a fact,
No,
bro.
it's
But
already.
it took time. And now the true testament's here, right? Is where all the women can come in now. And how do I hold myself? How do I stay composed under this shit?
Right, because it's easy to say it when you locked in a cell.
Very easy. Jail talk. You see what I'm saying? But now how do I take...
Jail, I was like, bro, I ain't gonna smoke again, bro. I ain't gonna smoke again, bro. After I got out of jail, you know the first thing I did was?
that are going to be coming at me at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and how do I turn this around into something positive?
But I
You know what I'm
eventually
saying? I don't
stopped
wanna be
soon
known
after.
for being out here fucking 1,000,000 bitches. I don't.
But that wasn't why I
It's
was
not,
in there.
not where I want my life headed. It's not where I want my kids' life headed either. It's a lonely path, man. It's lonely. I watched my dad at 84 years old die. Lonely. He had a 34-year-old girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? And after
Ew.
he died, she tried to fuck me.
Okay.
No, you see, no. Like, who wants to live like that?
There was something that you said earlier that I wanted to jump in, man, because you said something about, you know, your kids calling and then you not, you know, coming home. And I wanted to say, like, I wanted to jump in because it
That must
kind of
look
came
good.
like you might have been a bad dad.
Oh,
which
no,
you wasn't.
that-
But
that I'm not.
No. You 100, and I wanted to jump in and say that. So I want to talk about that with you being so tied to your kids, bro. Like, so tied to your kids. Talk about what it's like being in prison and you had to be away from your kids.
Man, like, anybody that knows me, right? My kids are like everything to me. They're always with me. They're, you know what I'm saying? There's times where I wish I would have just been home playing fucking Xbox with them. It's just those little times, you know what I'm saying? Those extra little days. But it's not like I disregard my kids. No matter if I was drunk or if whatever happened, I was at the front of the house picking them up from the bus stop. But watching them run in the house. You know what I'm saying? My kids never needed for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they were spoiled and shit.
Yeah.
No, they were out of control spoiled.
And I kind of regret that too, because I understand where my ex-wife had to go in, and you know she had to dial back because it was so crazy. So like my son Nomar doesn't even know I'm in prison. So one time he calls me. I'm like I have my little iPhone on me, and he calls me. He said, "Dad, oh my God, when you coming home?" I said, "Baby, I'm at fat camp." He said, "You at fat camp?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Let me see." Boom, I pick up the FaceTime call and I show him. I just had got to Danbury prison, but it's B unit, it has bars. It's 3 tiers real big. And he's like, "Oh my God, Dad, that look like jail." I said, "Nomar, this is not jail, baby." He said, "No, Dad, that look like jail." I'm like, "Nomar, this is not jail." He said, "That's not fat camp." He said, let me see. And at this time, I'm 240 pounds. I came in jail 370.
I might show the picture to prove it.
Yeah. So the reason why I gained so much weight coming
The picture right here. And this one he explained it.
back out is because, you know what I'm saying, like doing something with dynamic peptides is a deal.
It's real.
Where now I got to
Yes.
try to lose 100 pounds in 5 months. I'm about to get real big again. But anyways, I propped the phone up, and he looks at me. This time I'm 240 pounds. He's used to me being. He said, "Dad, oh my God, you're gonna be there a very long time." I said, "Why?" He said, "You still fat." I was like, "Damn, you a piece of shit." Yo.
Yeah, that sounds like what you say.
Yeah, Nomar, man. I love that kid to death, man.
But man, you know, but now you home. What's the first what you think the first order of business? Because there's so many different ideas, things that are already in the works. I don't want you to. I know you could over explain sometimes and tell too much or something, but talk about some of the stuff that's coming.
New application coming out soon, very, very, very soon. First order of business is me getting behind the computer and opening up these websites, hitting up my lawyers and seeing if I should go the route of going through court. You see what I'm saying? Or reaching out to certain individuals and trying to end things amicably where things don't have to spiral out of control. Try to take the adult way and the amicable way out of this.
And I have hope for that. I have hope.
Yeah, I have hope for it too.
Okay.
It's not like I want to do anything. I don't want to go these routes. But at the end of the day, I'm a businessman, and I, you know, there's a lot of things that I need back that are very precious to me. You see what I'm saying? And my YouTube channel being one of them.
Oh
You know
shit,
what I'm
they
saying? That's
took
the
his
last
YouTube.
video I have with my father.
Oh.
Videos with my kids, my
Yeah, that's
friends.
fucked up.
It's a lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people
something
that-
you can't even
that's
pay for
invaluable to
me.
You can't put a price tag on that.
Yeah, no,
see what I'm
facts. I
saying?
agree with that. I do agree with that shit. Like, you can't buy my shit neither. You go for $100 billion right now. Easy, like I got videos. Fucking 8 years ago, bro. Just me, genuinely joined the fucking game. I'm not. Can't be bought. That shit can't be bought. I just not.
Even if
It
those
won't be
videos
bought.
are somehow deleted, I will still find a way to forgive. Just give me the channel back. See what I'm saying? I can run up another channel. That's not the issue. And I don't want to be a vlogger anymore either. You see, maybe if I have another baby, I plan on getting married, then I'll come out and, you know, do a family channel. But I think I'm gonna pursue my passion, though, is gaming, and I've always been a pro gamer. You know what I'm saying? Been a pro gamer my whole life, up until I was 24. Then I
Yeah,
quit.
so you wanna
Went back
play
to
the
selling
game?
drugs.
See, love, brother.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm being honest.
Yeah,
And then,
What
you know,
game
back,
though?
then, you know, at 27, went back to developing, and you know, started working on gears and bringing out my products, and they actually ended up hitting. Nigga got lucky.
Now, hold on. Now that everything is behind, like taken care of when it comes to gears and things like that, will we be able to launch a Gears TV fully
I did not
legal
expect him to say that. What game though?
situation? Even if it does something else different as far as media goes.
I have hopes for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who else had over 1 million customers, subscribers, that wasn't a major company, a corporation. I was at the
Will say the tattoo on his right hand is one of the hardest tattoos I've ever seen. Like hand tats right here. Shit's
hell of
hard.
3 guys. The dude under me, my developer, and me. You know what I'm saying? There was 3 of us that worked on his app. And I made a lot of noise. And you know, people were afraid. It was like, developers don't look like him. App guys don't look like him. You see what I'm saying? And especially they don't come out of Philly. You know what I'm saying? And these new apps that I've got coming out, man, I have high hopes. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna allow, especially the second app that I got coming out, I'm gonna allow people to come in and adopt and buy in at an early rate. Whoever does it, you're just gonna regret it. And that's just a fact. It's a fact. We're gonna regret it.
Man, well, look, man, you home. We happy you home. Rock won't have to shoot anyone, hopefully, because it's going to be just love and embracing people
Listen.
and doing positive things.
I remember Rock shot a nigga's dick off at the new A lounge that I had just bought.
How do you go on to live after that?
You remember that, Rock?
Why is there a grin? Why are you so?
He actually got a tattoo of him. Yeah, he actually shot the dude's dick off. The dude who went to jail got like 30 years, right? The dude got 30 years in jail with no dick. How fucked up your life?
It wasn't able to attach the dick back?
I don't know.
Even if, yeah, I don't. No, the dick was on the floor.
They said it was by his ankle when they cut him look.
Oh shit! Fell down his pants at the bottom of his motherfucking sweats. That's crazy, bro. If your dick at your ankles, damn. But Welcome back home, man.
Nah, appreciate you.
This the first joint, man, for people to see, but we got a ton of shit coming. Of course, we gonna figure out how to bring you on, talk heavy, for some shenanigans.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Let me know. But yeah, we got to get you streaming too, man. I think the streaming world.
I think I'm going full streaming. I think I have a lot to offer. You have a lot to offer.
So you already know, man.
It's so crazy, man. There's all these young kids coming to prison, right? They're like, dude, I used to watch you when I was in high school. I was like, fuck. That shit sounds crazy, yo.
Yeah. You're an OG in it, man.
Yo, you still with your same girlfriend, G? I'm telling you, man, you guys are fucking great.
Yeah, man, we do good shit, man. Yo, sign this joint off with the classic, man. You gotta throw your hand in there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how it gotta go.
Get over here. See you next time.
If you ain't at the Patreon right now, you need to hurry up and go to our
My audience. Fuck with my pick. I ain't got a picture. I'm bullshit. With the W video, I'll fuck with where he heading. Like Push Ice T, he caught his head a little bit. He was able to reflect and he found out what he really wants. So can't do nothing but respect it.
Better know what you're doing when you're going on that mission. I know professional shooters and I get them niggas pissed. But for that drill, they walk down. My young niggas most so sick. I try to teach this bitch a lesson. That little bitches wouldn't list. I tired of lectures. Now I'm sending all these hoes to the tip. I put my city on loose swag. Little bitch check out my invention. When BR niggas get a bag, we heading straight to the dick. I'ma put some diamonds in my dick. Reach for my joy, I leave you crazy.